Cool. Well, Darren, you got the away win you wanted. What did you make of the game overall?
I thought it was a very tight game, to be honest. I didn't think we started the first 15 minutes very well, and then the last 20 minutes of the first half, I was very pleased. We moved the ball quicker. We created one or two openings. We beat the press quite well, so I was pleased with the last 20 minutes of the first half. Dems had a good chance to keep us saved, and then obviously a really good move for the penalty, and unfortunately John was blasted it over.
Do you think in a game where you are away from home and it's been quite tight, of course you look at a penalty like that and I suppose you fear it's going to be crucial?
Well, it is. It was a crucial point in the game. Obviously it was, I don't know, what, 35 minutes into the game. And it was a big chance for us. You're not going to get a better chance than a penalty. And unfortunately, John has missed it, unlike him. He's gone for power, and it's a poor penalty. So the second half, I thought we started quite well. But to be honest, Peter, it was sort of a game typified by the goal mistake. It meant we won it and they lost it.
Yeah, and a game where, again, you're going to be looking at your defensive unit. I know you've had a lot of praise for them over the past couple of weeks, but the sort of match where you really need them to stand up, and they did.
I thought they were excellent. I thought the whole team was a good shape about us. Good distances, compact. The back three and the goalkeeper were very confident. I thought they played very, very well. I know Pimmy didn't have much to do, but he was very accomplished in what he did, playing out, kicks were good. And the three centre-halves were excellent. You know, they didn't give him a sniff, really. They had one or two shots towards the end when they're throwing the ball in the box and it got out to Edward's side and we had a couple of blocks. Apart from that, I can't really recall us being under any real pressure. And like I say, it was a really tight game. And, you know, away from home, we needed an away win. We got a clean sheet. There's a good starting point. So it's a really good win for us.
Yeah, and of course the sort of game where the result is always important, but particularly in this sort of match. And when you look at the week as a whole, it must be really pleasing that you've had to mix it up in different ways. You've had three different wins and showing all sorts of different strengths.
Yeah, I think it's definitely shown that. It's been, look, when you have 3 games in a week, to pick up 9 points is excellent, because it's been a slog, especially the first 2 games being on our heavy pitch, and we really had to dig it out against Charlton, and today again, you know. And I can't really ask for much more of my players at the moment. They're showing a great mentality, good character, physically. Again, today we've run more in the second half than we have in the first. We're finishing games very strongly. The stats and the numbers from the games in terms of running distances are good.
To pick out an individual who maybe characterised really the nature of the performance, Idris Kanu, who obviously was substituted on Tuesday night, had a tough assignment today with Guillaume, but really grew into the game.
Yeah, I thought it was a good contest between the two of them. You know, and if we're playing wing backs, we need wing backs that can run up and down the pitch. And I still would like them to get more crosses into the box. You know, Butt's got one in for the goal, obviously. But they give you everything. They're up, they're down. And I thought Idris did really well today. You know, he didn't have his best game on Tuesday. But that can happen, especially to young people, or young players, sorry. But today I had no hesitation in playing him again, because he gives us good balance. And I knew that Edwards is probably one of their key players and a good player. And they sort of nullified each other. Edwards kept doubling up to help Ward. Idris kept getting out to Edwards and stopping him, having a real impact in the game, and I thought he did it really well.
And with Sariki, obviously we've spoken about it before. We particularly saw it in that period during the first half, but just great to have that ace in the pack who can add something a little bit different, and even when it's such a close game, just help to unlock a door, create a penalty, make something happen.
Yeah, he looked the one that was going to create out of the 3 attackers, and they all did fine. He was the one that really looked like he was going to create something for us. He did for the penalty. He had the opening where he's hit it with his left foot. He kept getting on the left-hand side and causing them problems. He gets you up the pitch with his dribbling skills. He was a real threat all day for them. I thought he was very good against Sariki.
And one of those afternoons as well where a lot of sides around you in the table picked up points, so it makes it even more important when you come away. It's 5 o'clock, you look at the other results, you look at what you've done away from home, all the more satisfying.
Yeah, I mean, listen, of course you look at the results. You know, I'd be lying to say I didn't, but it's not going to affect what we're doing, and we have to make sure we do our job. It's another good 3 points. It's 3 wins in the bounce, 2 clean sheets out of 3. So we're in a good place at the moment. We've got 2 big games coming up next week, and it's important. I keep saying it. We just have to go into the next one and try and pick up another 3 points, and keep this run going if we can.